What's up, y'all? I am back for another video. Today, we're back for another Screenrant Is Gay. I found this article, I think it was like last Wednesday, and man, when I saw the title, I just was like, okay, we have to do this. 10 Matrix scenes that prove Trinity was the real hero. Like obviously, this is clearly bait, but it's just. And I know how, this weird idea that Trinity was underappreciated just makes no sense. Literally, her scene is like the first scene in the fucking movie, the first one. So I don't even get this argument. She kind of had her Morpheus really was the one who trained it, but I'd argue she contributed, and obviously they had a real connection. You can't just be happy about that. No. We got to make it just some because I guess woman strong. It's so dumb and. This idea that Trinity's underappreciated too. When I see when I've seen people put like post their favorite female characters on Twitter, I've seen a lot of people put Trinity. There was actually a lot of Trinity I saw, but she's underappreciated apparently, according to these fucks. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna skip through disabling the emergency network. That does he okay he realizes the whole point of this scene is supposed to be because this is from the second movie where basically Trinity takes out the whole building because the whole point of this scene was that it was supposed to be like a death omen. These fucks don't watch the movie. This is gonna be painful. I can already tell. Because it's like, watch the movie. The whole point of this scene was that she dies in the fucking vision. Kind of like a little similar to like how with Anakin and Padme. This was supposed to be a death vision. The whole point of this scene was that it was supposed to be a death vision that Neo was getting, and he was trying to stop it. And obviously, in the end, he obviously stops it, but it's still like that's the whole point. So this isn't even a good example. It was a great scene in the sense, like, I love the action in it, but what the fuck are you... Anyway, let's get to the next one. I am not even... The whole point of this scene, that this is supposed to be her death vision. That was the death vision. Threatening the marrow... So she's the real hero because she threatened the Merovingian's men? What? I'm not saying this doesn't make her a badass, but what is that? Why does that mean she's better than Neo? What the fuck? Jesus. Okay, let's. And I just fucking got done watching Die Hard, and now I'm doing this shit. Holy shit. Yeah, that's all the... I bet you that's what this is going to probably end up being. Yeah, this scene just shows her being a badass, but what does this have to do with her being better than Neo? So I probably won't end up going through all of this, because I have a feeling that that's what this is going to be. Because that first one was just so jarring when it's like, no, that whole point of that scene, I'm going to say it again, that was supposed to be a death vision. And I know a lot of people don't like the Matrix sequels, but... this is acknowledging them. So, that's 3. Because I'm in a camp. I'm fine with the Matrix sequels. Third one, not as much. But I do love 2. And I think it's just 3 movies. I have not even seen Matrix Revelations or whatever the 4th one's called. So if they mention that one, I'm gonna just probably skip that one because I have not seen it. I refuse to watch it. I've heard about, I remember watching reviews at the time, and I'm just like, it sounds so bad, but that was at the time, that was 2021. So a lot of things have happened. I almost forgot that even fucking came out. That's one of those, it just came and went. So, but all this is just, okay, she's a badass. What does that have to do with making, Neo... Anyway. Number 8. The opening scene of the yes, iconic scene. But what does that have to? Neo isn't even discovered yet. What the fuck? This scene is more, if anything, just to showcase the world of the Matrix. That's really kind of more what that scene is for. It's supposed to set the tone. Of course. How does this say she's better than Neo? Neo wasn't even a thing yet. He was still a dude living in the real world at that point. My head hurts. This is so bad, dude. Or not living in the real world. He was living in the Matrix. Before, like, the whole red... Jesus, man. These fucks just do not watch the movies. They just... This is painful. Oh, okay. This is one... I guess this is one of those from Matrix. I even got the name wrong. It's Resurrections. I have not seen it. So I'm kind of gonna skip this one because I have not seen it. Her being able to fly is stupid. Anyway, it just this weird. They did this with the Force in Disney Star Wars. Everybody can just do everybody's abilities now. So there's no special Force user or special hero. You can't just be a special hero because we gotta give everybody your powers and just everyone can do it. It's this weird. I don't know what to fucking call it. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip this one. So number 6, Trinity helps Neo come to terms. The scene, the Matrix, which this was literally in the first one. She clearly, oh my god, they're like so warping the scene. Of course, she's a bit wiser than him because she knows the Matrix is, fake. She knows it. So of course she knows it before he does, so she's gonna kind of be wise teacher to him. But how does this how is this better than Neo? Means she's better than Neo. How does that ultimately show she's the real hero? And underappreciated, I love all these scenes. I didn't see Resurrection, so I'm skipping that one. But minus that one I skipped, I like all these scenes. The first one is still the worst one that they try to argue. Like, it was so bad. But this one's pretty bad, too. Like, it just shows she's wiser than him at this point. Because, yes, it's the first fucking movie. He just realizes that fucking everything he knew was a fucking lie, of course. Oh, my... I hate this. Fuck you, Screenrant. Anyway, let's keep going. Coming with Neo. Trinity puts Neo in his... What? Is that how they saw this scene? Is that she put him in his place? Oh my god. Y'all are reading so much into that scene. She put Neo in his place because she decided to go with him. No. Neo obviously initially didn't want her to go because he doesn't want her to die. Like a hero. That's the whole point of a hero. They're gonna, of course, kind of say, no, I don't want you to go. It's the oh my god. Fucking Screenrant. It's called a fucking trope. They do this with men too, like, like a male hero or lead in general will kind of tell their friends, somebody, I'm gonna go do this and I don't want you to come with me because I don't want you to die. And then the person kind of forces them to come. Because they're like, you know what? I can do this, and they end up agreeing to go. It's not about putting somebody in their fucking place. Y'all are fucking... The fact that that's what they read into that is just... That is like a look into these people's minds. Or whoever wrote this mind. That is... Yeesh. That is a fucking warped view. The fact that is how they saw that scene. But that is what they got out of that scene. Not that... she's just, you know what, I'm gonna go, regardless. Like, which that's been a thing in movies for a long time. Like, the main hero, in general, doesn't want person to come with them. Person ends up going with them. Holy fuck. That's a thing. That's just a trope. Anyway. Oh my god. Number 4 is even worse. Flying. Sorry if you're hearing somebody's in my pool. Not somebody. I meant to say something. It's probably like a fucking raccoon or something. Sometimes ducks even come over here. So, anyway. Flying Neo to the Machine City. So she basically says Neo makes it. This is the thing. This is what they write. Neo makes it to the final battle because of Trin. Oh my god. Because she flies him there. Oh, fucking god. That is the biggest stretch. Yeesh. That fucking reach. What? Because she flies him there. Oh my god. These next few, it seems like they just put their retardation all in one. Let me take a hit before we go into these last few. Because, Jesus, it's hard to even really retort because it's just, they're just taking scenes where Neo, where Trinity, like, is helping Neo, or that one where they try to say she put Neo in his place because she decided to go with him to save Morpheus. How does that mean she's the real hero? That's the other thing. It's all coming back to, how does this mean she's the real hero? It shows she's a badass, but that's just a trope. The person, the main hero doesn't want, other character to come with them. Other character forces them, either, forces them to go or whatever. And it just, but that doesn't, it's nothing to do with putting somebody in their place. Jesus fuck. Anyway. Number 3, meeting Neo. She basically, they're arguing, well, because she let him out of the Matrix, which, because obviously she had the most experience. Neo just realizing this shit is happening. Alright, let me read their reasoning. He approaches Neo before he has learned what the Matrix part of more. She begins to lead him down the rabbit. So basically, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, she's what really... No. For one, you could easily rewrite that movie. If we're going to pull that card, I can rewrite that movie and make it a dude. And just as easily, the same thing could happen. But anyway, it's so dumb. Like, this is a great scene, but all this article is, oh, here's this Matrix scene, but we're going to frame it like she knows more than him. Oh my god, number 2, Trinity's iconic moment. Oh my god, y'all are just, this is a reach. She saves Neo, okay. But then there's moments where Neo saves her. Fuck. During the fucking, literally, this is the same raid, which is what this part of where they're saving Morpheus. He saves her too. He bails her out. Fuck. Fuck, man. And then if we're going to go into the sequels, he saves her in the second movie. In the end, well, he saves her a couple times, but in the end, that's probably the big one. Jesus, fuck, man. Like, they're just pulling out, okay, I love these scenes, but what does that prove that she's the real hero of the movie? Because Neo saves her a little bit before this even happened. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to skip number 1 because I have not seen Matrix Resurrections and I don't ever fucking will. What the fuck is this article, Screen Rant? You just wasted my fucking time. Granted, I had fun roasting this, but this was fucking insane. That you just... Okay, I'm going to take this scene from the iconic movie and try to frame it like she's the real hero when y'all clearly don't have media literacy. Because I actually think that is a real thing. And y'all don't fucking have it. Clearly. When the fact you got from the scene where she basically says, I'm going to go with you, Neo, you know, when he fucking is going to save Morpheus, they're trying to frame it like she put him in his place. Where the fuck did you get that from? Like, that is what you got out of that scene, not just, you know, Morpheus is my friend too and I want to save him. That's really all that she means. He's my friend too. And obviously she does have a little bit more experience because she fucking... And then taking scenes like, well, she let him out of the Matrix, or telling him, you know, about the mate. Like, of course, she knows more than him at that point, obviously. It's insane. And then the first one was even probably still the worst one. The fact that that scene where she uses the motorcycle, the whole point of that scene now was supposed to be a death omen, initially. Because, you know, Morpheus was getting nightmares about her dying. And then that's what this scene was. And obviously he saves her in the end, but it starts off like that. That's the whole point of that scene. Is Morpheus, like, almost the whole point of that movie was, a big part of it was Neo's trying to stop. He even tries to tell her to not go with the mission because he wants her to not die. Holy fuck, man. Oh my God. Media literacy, Screenrant. Oh, this is painful. Like, this was fun to roast, but anyway, guys. I skipped number 1 because I did not see Resurrection, so. But tomorrow, we're not doing Jack Frost 2. I freaking forgot I reviewed that already. I'm going to be doing Santa Jaws tomorrow. Since, you know, it's the day after Christmas, but still, you know, still have that Christmas feel. And then Wednesday, I'm actually probably after this video, I'm going to go through the horror movies of the year, and then we're going to put that together for Wednesday, because I'll be doing best horror movie. Like last year, where I did best horror movies and then best movies. We're going to do that this year again. I'm going to do best horror movies on Wednesday. Thursday, X-Men Apocalypse. Friday, top... I don't have a number yet, but I think I could probably come up with 10 worst movies of 2023. Saturday we'll do that stream video, and then Sunday we'll do best of the year, because I probably can do 10 too with that, because I think there's been a lot of good movies this year. Some dog shit, a lot of dog shit, but there's been some pretty good movies this year too. So anyway, guys, while this helicopter's fucking flying, I'm gonna call it. Alright, y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.